What? What is that? I don't know if that actually gets picked up by the audio, but I keep hearing that like weird sound. Like, is it? I don't know. Anyways, hello everyone. My name's Kaden, and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes: Trails of Cold Steel. Last time we made our way to the Nord Highlands. Yeah, this guy's home, and it's really nice. And oh yeah, Laura and Fee are still having their arguments or whatever. Not sure what's going on between them, but oh well. Anyways, off recording, I did some farming, as always. So, of note, I think there's a couple new moves I got. I think. Pretty sure I got that before. Wild Rage. Support self minus 30% HP, but increases CP by 50. Cries out with Wild Anger, trading HP for CP. And Noble Command. Extra large self area. Strength, ATS, and speed increase. Raises the morale of allies with an inspiring shout. Alright, that's gonna be pretty handy. I upgrade everybody's equipment, obviously. I was able to get Emma's last slot, so that's nice. And finally, I got...
Alright.
Hang on, wrong button. There we go, not that button. Wait, yes, that button. I managed to get all the chests in this little area, in this section of the Nord Highlands. Of note, there were specifically... I mean, there are a couple good things, but of note, the biggest thing I want to mention is this quartz I got called Suzaku. Oh. Super rare quartz. Attacks and crafts can seal or burn enemies. 10% chance. So it's a seal and burn quartz in one, I guess. Or there's not even a burn quartz, but you get the point. So I'm going to keep that on Reen because Reen I usually have doing attacks with crafts anyways, so figured it'd be best to have it with him. I don't know why I have Soulblur on you though. Oh right, because I don't know what else to put on it. Never mind, I know what to put on you. Actually, do I really want... Actually, it inflicts delay. I honestly didn't even realize that impede gems or impede quartz in this game inflict delay. Yeah, sure, why not? And that's about it in terms of what I can remember I got all. So, yeah. I think we're ready to actually do some side quests. The first side quest we're going to do is deliver it to the Watchtower, which we kind of did a little bit of last time. Well, we got the package from the village, so all we gotta do now is just head over to the Imperial Watchtower, so that's gonna move on. I will say, while we're actually running there, I want to take note of something. Speed of running with horse with turbo mode on. Good, right? What is the speed? I might be crazy, but I feel like it's...
Is this the way to the Watchtower? Yeah, just keep heading along this path.
I might be crazy, but I swear it feels almost the same. But I also wouldn't be surprised if I'm just crazy. Anyways. So this is the Imperial Army's Watchtower.
It seems like they got the bare minimum in terms of facilities and armaments. Still, it does have the imposing look you'd expect from a military base.
Though the atmosphere doesn't seem especially tense. The building itself appears relatively new as well. Oh yeah, it was only built around 3 years ago. Bare minimum or not, it still looks kind of out of place here on the Highlands. Anyway, let's get a better look inside. If I could speak, inside. I feel like I choked on my words there. Hello there, sir. Found this book in one of the boxes I was moving earlier. Seems a shame to just toss it, so why don't you take it? Thanks. Honestly, I didn't even look at the guide for that one. I would have seen it eventually, but... I was not looking at the guide for that specific moment. Funny.
It says I can walk over there, but I can't.
No, sorry. You there? Are you guy I'm supposed to deliver to? Oh man, I'm bored. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to be Zats, would you? The one and only. Hey, you're those students from the Thors who were here on a field study or something, right? So what can I help you with? Actually, we came to bring you something from the settlement. Oh, some from... I'm killed then, right? Please tell me it is.
Looks like he can't wait to get his hands on what we've got. He must have really been looking forward to it.
Yeah, you could say that. Kilt's presents are just about the only thing we have to look forward to out here. Thanks, bud, for bringing it.
There you go.
Oh, I'll wait for this. Thanks again. Oh yeah, since you've come all this way out here, how about I show you the view from up top? Might be useful for that field study of yours.
Really? That sounds great. Are you sure we're allowed?
No problem. Besides, Lieutenant General Zek said to do what we could to make your stay a good one. Here, I'll show you the way.
Well, thanks. The people here are actually really nice, at least. So that's the Republican Army's base.
That's the one. Though, as you can tell, it's not exactly a massive outpost. For one thing, the bulk of their forces are made up of tanks. And tanks don't do too hot out here in their highland terrain.
That's true. And yet they built a base up here anyway, just to keep up appearances. It's like a starting match between two stubborn children. Useless.
Yeah, that's pretty spot on. Still, lately we've had airships from both armies cruising around here, so we can't let our guard down too much either. Still, if you ask me, the chance of anyone starting a war in a place like this is pretty near zero. Anyway, relax and enjoy the view while you're here. Chances like this don't come along every day after all.
Thanks for showing us the way. We're grateful for the opportunity.
Glad to hear it. Oh yeah, would you mind giving this a kill when you go back to Selmet?
Erebonian wine? What might this be?
Oh, just a little something from me for sharing her things with us. I feel kind of bad if I didn't at least try and give her something in return.
Ah, I understand.
I'll be sure to pass it along for you. Thanks.
Alright, let's go back to Kilt then and turn it in. Pretty easy side quest. It was literally just a delivery quest through and through. Get on horse. It turns what? It turns like porcelain white. Why is this horse so shiny? Am I crazy? Also, the day got brighter. I'm not crazy on that one either. Am I? The day got absolutely brighter. What? Okay. I'm not complaining. It just kind of caught me off guard. Okay. It looks nice, though. There is a part of me that makes me think of how... It's making me think of, for some reason, friggin... whatchamacallit? Guar Plains from Xenoblade. Speaking of Xenoblade, y'all seen that recent, well, in my case, it's recent, but in your case, it's probably been about, like, 3 weeks to a month since it happened, but Xenoblade Chronicles X is getting on the Switch. Am I going to be playing it through it? That's honestly a good question. I would say 90% chance yes, but... Well, first let me turn this side quest and I'll explain.
Oh, did you deliver already?
Yeah, the soldier we talked to was really happy about it. He even asked us to deliver this to you as thanks. Here's some wine.
Oh, I always tell them there's no need for thanks too. I'll let the men have this tonight then. Right then, you all saved me a bit of trouble. It's not much, but please take this.
We can't possibly accept this.
Oh please, there's no need to be modest. You've earned it. Anyway, I wish you luck on the remainder of your field study.
Thanks, Kill.
Delivered to the watchtower. Next side quest we're gonna do is going to a doctor's. Anyways, I mentioned that there was a 10% chance why I wouldn't play through Xenoblade Chronicles X, and long story short, it's due to the amount of content in the game. I don't even know where I would start and end with that game. I loved Xenoblade Chronicles X when I play it. It is a very big game, but again, I think it's a 90% chance that I'm probably going to be playing through it, but I won't deny that there's a tiny 10% chance that's like, well, with the amount of content in the game, I can't deny that it'd be an interesting one. What I might do, actually, I'll probably play through it, but have another series playing through at the same time, assuming that... I was going to say assuming that I'm not done with the Trail series yet, but I'm not sure. This is a long series. Anyways. You there.
Oh, hey there, guys. I didn't even read your dialogue, sorry. Good to meet you all. I'm Amr, the Selmet's doctor of sorts.
Sounds like a tough job. Even more so if he happens to be the only one here able to fill the position.
Yeah, good point there, Eustace. He makes all sorts of medicines for essentially everyone here in the settlement. We're all heavily in debt to him.
Come now. You all do far more than me than I ever do for you. That aside, don't hesitate to stop by again while you're staying here. I'll provide you with anything you're looking for.
Thanks, that should be a big help. I'll be relying on you should the need arise then.
Well, that should be enough for introductions. If that's alright with you, can we move on to the topic of my request now?
Of course.
Allow me to explain then. I'm in the middle of whipping up some medicine for the horses here, you see? I'd like you to collect a medicinal herb I need for that.
Are the horses ill?
No, nothing like that. It's more of a vaccine to prevent a certain disease that horses here can catch.
So it's an endemic disease then?
Yeah. The chances of the disease spreading are always at their highest during the summer too, because of the intense heat. It's dangerous enough to be fatal if we leave it alone.
That's awful. You can prevent it with proper treatment, however, correct?
Yes, which is why I need you to collect some epona grass for me. Just look for some plants with yellow flowers in the southern region of the highlands. You shouldn't have too much of an issue finding with guys around at least. In terms of how many I need, I think 5 should do it.
Let me just note that down. Okay, got it. We should make haste then.
We'll be heading out now, Amir. Thanks, and good luck.
Turn over a new leaf. Okay, now something about the guide I have makes sense. So there was one thing I was very confused about on the guide, which is I mentioned before, or at least I'm pretty sure I've alluded to the fact that the guide that I have gives me like a mini map with like all the details of like what's where, like chest locations and all that. But this specific map had Epona just written all over it, and I was like, what does this mean? Now it makes a lot more sense. That is not what I was meaning to hit.
Here we go.
It's my turn. Now.
Kill him!
Leave it to me.
It's my turn.
All right. Here we go. Go.
I
Kill.
got you.
Nicely done.
All right. Oh, could this be?
You got it. This is epona grass.
Oh, it's lovely.
I assume we could just pull out the entire thing out. Yeah, we just have to be careful not to damage it. Here, allow me.
Carefully pulled out the Epona grass.
Well then, that's one down. Only 4 remain.
Let's get back to searching then. I wonder if it's simply just coincidence that they're calling this Epona grass and, well, what's another game series that has a horse, that has horses, and the name Epona is related to horses? I wonder if that's just a coincidence, or if it's actually like supposed to be a reference to just Zelda. I don't have any issue with it. I just think it's kind of funny. I don't know if like Epona's like a horse that like, I don't know if it's like a common horse name or something. I don't know. I just think it's funny that this game has something that has the name Epona in it, and it's related to horses.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, I still don't know if this is faster than just running around with turbo mode. It probably is, and I'm just crazy, but there is a part of me that just doesn't think it's much faster. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm just crazy, just... wow. It doesn't seem like there's any extra AP you can actually get for this quest, though. Normally, the guide I have mentions if there's like a... It'll always say if there's any quest that you can get extra AP by doing certain things. And surprisingly, this quest does not. I honestly would have fully expected a quest like this to have a condition to get extra AP, aka there's definitely more Epona grass on the map than that you need to collect, but you don't actually get anything from collecting more, it sounds like. At least according to the guide, it doesn't say anything about collecting more than you need. I just think that's interesting. It's like, this feels like the prime opportunity to just, like, you know, give additional AP for, like, giving a stockpile of what you need.
That makes 5, I believe.
Is that enough, guys?
It is. Let's make our way back to hand them over to Amr.
We should get them back to him as soon as possible so he can help the horses. Agreed.
Yeah, I would have fully expected a quest like this to give additional AP for getting more. Because, like, I don't know, you could do you could have this story reason be explained as, oh, we got you extra for when you need it in the future or something like that.
At the very least, I would have even expected like an additional reward. But oh well. I just think it's interesting. Anyways, let's get this back to him. I have to keep holding the forward. Or I have to keep pushing up on the analog stick. I can't just like let go of the analog stick and hold the run buttons to actually make myself move forward. You were over here. Got your stuff. Welcome back. Seems like you all made it back in one piece. Yeah, no issues here. Can you check to make sure we've collected the right thing? Sure, give it here. Here's some grass. Yep, these are what I was looking for. Thanks a lot. You seem the hassle of getting them myself.
It was our pleasure. Are things coming along well in regards to making the medicine?
Yep, all you need to do now is add the grass. Granted, I still need to wait until it's properly mixed in, so it'll be a while yet until it's ready. It should be done by tonight, though, so I'll make sure all the horses have it then. Thank you for the hard work, as always. No worries. Oh, right, can't forget to give you a reward for helping out. Sent. Thank you. Much appreciated. You all deserve it. Well then, good luck with the rest of your tasks. It was a rare version of the quartz too. I gotta say, I haven't mentioned this yet, but I actually really like this function of the quartz having like whoa! What the heck? Hang on. Aerial Grand Press and Dark Matter. That's quite the lineup you're giving me there. Grand Press, I'm pretty sure, is a rock move. Or earth, sorry. That's what I meant to say. Wait a minute, hang on. There is an issue. The side effect is not exactly ideal, but it would be probably something that I want to equip for, like, say, a boss fight. I'll keep that in the back pocket. I'll probably swap that in for whenever a boss fight's about to happen. Going about everywhere, though, I probably won't need it. Alright, last side quest we can do right now is return to Zender. Let's see. Yeah, we have to go back to the Zender Gate. Let's get a move on. For some reason, thought I was going the wrong way. All the way back. I feel like I have to keep looking at the map because there are plenty of like little like cliffs that's like you can't jump over. And it's just I feel like I keep forgetting where they are. Is my memory terrible? What were we talking about? Anyways. It sounds like this is gonna be a fight request too. Oh. I think we'll be fine. Worst comes to worst.
Well, here we are.
Let's go meet with the Lieutenant General.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Alright. What was I talking about? I feel like I was talking about something, but I can't even remember. Apparently, the guide's also telling me before I actually do this, go to a cafe. What is east? East is this way, right? Well, this is actually just a... Okay. This is just a ornament shop. Wait. Nope. Nothing here is better. Well, I mean, the defensive things are slight. I feel like I should have one of everything, just in case. You know what? I'm gonna get a bunch of holy chains, because I want prevention to death blow. These pendulum items are fantastic. What the heck? How much? Not a lot, but still sell it. I don't really need these older weapons, do I? I can just sell them. Yeah, I have no reason to keep them, I'm pretty sure. A part of me is like slightly worried, like what if something new appears? Or what if something that I can craft requires an old thing? But The series hasn't done anything like that so far, so I can't imagine. Plus, I feel like if that were to happen, I feel like the guide would mention it to me. Though there's also undeniably a chance that it has told me something and I've just completely had it slip my mind. In which case, let's not think about that. While we're here, I want to get a couple items for cooking, because I feel like I need to use that feature more often. Alright, that should suffice. Get a couple of those. Okay, sorry. Anyways, I'm looking for a cafeteria? Ah.
Toma took me back to the settlement a while back.
Whoa, I'm having a stroke for some reason.
Toma took me back to the settlement a while back. It was so fun. His mom always cooks the best food and his little sisters are really cute to boot. He promised to take me back there again, but first I need to figure out how to make Dad stop complaining about me going there.
Hey, take a good look at my daughter. She's adorable, right? Any boy even thinks of trying to make a move on her, though, you'll have to answer my fist. The toe in particular is really asking for it.
Sir, are you threatening to punch a child?
She always looks so happy whenever he invites her out. Maybe my worst fears are true and she really does have feelings for him.
Yeah, you better not be freaking out the customers again.
Anyway, I'm not gonna let just anyone have my little girl guy. I guess I'll do my part and pitch in with your field study. Charles and I came up with a recipe for incredibly delicious pizza during our time here, you see. So good that we make it for the nomads from time to time. So here, let me share it with you.
Pizza. Anyways, now let's go find the commander. Sounds like he's gonna be this way. I don't remember the voice I gave you. I'm gonna be completely honest. It has already slipped my mind.
Thank you for coming. Looks like you were able to get a good night's rest after your long journey.
Yes, we were. Thank you for your concern, sir. And thank you again for preparing those horses for us yesterday.
We really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule for us.
Oh, no need to thank me. It was the least I could do to welcome Gaius back to his homeland. Thank you very much. I wouldn't have been able to enroll in the academy if not for your recommendation. I'm truly grateful.
Really?
It did seem like the two of you were no strangers.
I had the feeling, like, Gaius did mention that it was some army official that gave him his recommendation, so as soon as I noticed how friendly Zex here was acting towards him, I had the feelings like, yeah, this is probably the guy who gave him. I can hardly imagine the circumstances that would give cause for a nomad to meet an imperial officer.
It does boggle the mind, doesn't it? But actually, I owe a great debt to Gaius. He saved my life.
Seriously?
Really? I want to hear this.
We first met around a year ago, back when I took up my post here at Zenda Gate. While on an inspection of the Highlands, I found myself surrounded by a pack of wolf-like beasts. Then, out of nowhere, young Gaius comes galloping in, spear in hand, to pull my ass out of the fire.
What a way to meet.
It's like a textbook definition of acting without thinking. No, you should be proud of yourself. There I was, on the defensive, cautiously gauging my best course of action. When Gaius barreled into the fray, all alone, and fought off the lot of them.
And this was a year ago? Back when he was just 16?
Unbelievable.
That sounds just wild enough to be a true guy's story.
Anyway, that's how Lieutenant General and I first became acquainted. He's the one who wrote me the recommendation that allowed me to enroll at the academy. I saw a lot of potential in you. Figured it'd be a shame if you were never given a chance to realize it. I'm glad to see you again, Gaius. As am I. Anyway, let's move along to business. Are you ready for me to explain what I'd like you to do?
Ready when you are, sir. There's something about hunting it down a dangerous monster that's been sighted around here, right?
Indeed. It's a ferocious beast, and a dangerous one. I've had reports coming in of people being attacked on their way across the Highlands.
It does sound like the kind of problem that's best not ignored.
Is it possible to send the army after it?
My first thought was to do exactly that. Unfortunately, it never stays in one place for too long. As such, we were initially unable to pinpoint a specific location where we can mount an operation against it. When you consider how vast the plains are, hunting a target that's constantly moving isn't an easy task.
You said initially, though. So does that mean...
Sharp thinking, Miss Milstein. Several days ago, we managed to discover at least one of its haunts. And right as I was about to drop the plans for a an operation, I was informed you'd be paying a visit. I figured a good battle might be just the right kind of mission for your field study.
Ah, so that's how it happened. Would you mind telling us where we can find the monster, sir?
We've tracked it to a basin that lies northeast of the Zenda Gate. Though it's always on the move, it appears to linger in that area during this time of day. I'd like to ask you to head there right away and exterminate it for us. Understood. Leave everything to us. We won't let you down. Excellent. I'm counting on you then. The basin shouldn't be too far on horseback. Take care.
Understood, sir.
Alright, we're looking for a basin east-northeast of here. Let's get going then.
Am I crazy, or have I never heard east-northeast be mentioned? I feel like I'd hear most people just say northeast. I don't know. I was so confused when you just said east-northeast. It's like, is that not just northeast then? Or am I the stupid one? Also... Am I blind? I don't know where it's at. Well, you all ready to just walk around aimlessly and look for it? I sure hope it has an overworld sprite and it's not an event that I have to get close to for it to activate. I'm kind of worried that it's going to activate as soon as I get close. Wrong button.
Let's go.
Is it the big fish? Fish! It's probably the fish, because I don't remember ever seeing a fish over here.
Oh god, it's this thing.
I recognize you now, you son of a... Where's my blind items? I need blind prevention, at least on the people that need blind prevention. Just give something to you.
Get over here!
I'd say that's the most we came looking for.
The Lieutenant General did say that I was spotted around here, and at this time of day too.
Yeah, let's make sure we're fully prepared before we engage it.
Understood.
We won't let the Lieutenant General down. You son of a
Be careful, this one looks strong.
fish! Son of a fish!
Miss.
Leave it to me.
You know what? No. Screw it.
We're going for it! Calamity Hawk! Strike! The wind's right!
Right.
They get 2 crits. I'd rather they not. Most I can do is this. That should be fine.
Sight.
Alright, that's not bad. I'll take that.
It's my turn.
Alright, let's attack you. The
Analyzing
Thunder
enemy's
Quaker.
weapons. I've got it.
An ancient fish capable of producing electricity in its body can char foes within its wide range. Poison, burn, freeze, mute, blind, sleep, faint, confuse, nightmare. And stat downs. Ow.
I can do this.
Well, its burn is a working thing.
Burn! Go!
Strike! Go! Here we go! Go!
Strike!
Got you.
All right. There. Now.
Go for it.
Powerful discharge. inflict seal. Try to go.
I can do this.
I'm fine with seal being inflicted on Emma, but not on... Yeah, I cure that on you.
Arcus activate. Yeah.
That's not seal, that's mute. Oops.
Gleaming blades. Go.
Blades!
This is it. Gaius.
Rush it!
Got it.
Yeah. Huh.
Here we go.
I could probably just end this with a well...
Leave it
I
to
could
me.
probably just end it right here.
We're open.
Yep, you're dead.
Flames, gather on my blade.
Now let's see what I can do.
We'll cut our own
Easy
path.
peasy. Blow it for Gaius.
Just getting started.
Alright, not bad. Right, looks like that takes care of our task.
Seems so. I hope this will go some way towards repaying the debt I owe the Lieutenant General.
My, how gracious of you.
Well, I'm happy for you. Let's return to Center Gate and report our success to Lieutenant General.
Thank you for just teleporting me. I was about to say, it's gonna be slightly annoying if I have to walk back.
Sir, you were able to defeat the beast. Excellent work. I really appreciate your assistance. The winds allow us to prevail. So it seems. Here's your reward for a job well done. You've earned it.
Speedbreaker. Thank you, sir.
Always glad to be of service.
Even had we not prevailed, the troops here would have soon made short work of the beast.
Perhaps so, but I appreciate your assistance nonetheless. Even against the monster, I'd rather avoid deploying soldiers. Mobilizing troops tends to alarm people. Sure, we may have been able to defeat it, but this was a better outcome for all concerned.
I see. That does make sense.
He really seems like a skilled leader. I heard of One-Eyed Zex in the Vander School of Swordsmanship before, but...
Yeah, it's not hard to tell why he's a celebrated military general. Back when I first met him, he really changed my perspective on the Erebonian military.
You can see why now.
Regardless, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I'm sure your field study here will be an invaluable experience and hopefully a memorable one as well. I wish you the best with all your remaining tasks.
Thank you, sir. We'll do our best.
If you'll excuse us then.
Alright, that's all of our side quests done for now. So, I assume something's gonna happen when we get out. No? I mean, I know what to do because of the guide, but I still think it's kind of funny. The game's not even giving me, like, any kind of indication on what to do next. But according to the guide, I just gotta go back to the village. So, let's do that. I think that's the first time this game has ever done that. Or this series. Like, it's just, like, told me, like, not giving me a single indication about what to do with the main story. I'm sure it's obvious, but I just think it's interesting. Speaking of interesting things, what did I get? Voicebreaker gives 10 strength and attacks and crafts cause ATS minus 25%, 25% with a 15% chance. That's not bad. That's just a straight up improvement over a basic attack. Quartz. That being said, it's not an improvement over attack 2. Do I want this? It would ideally go on Gaius, I feel. I don't know. What does Speedbreaker do? It's also increase in strength. This one I feel okay with placing here, I think. Because it can lower speed still. As for the other one, we'll hold off on that. But I do think that'll be helpful later.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa. It's not that big a gap, man.
Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, okay. Never mind. I wanted to be... I thought there was a hidden quest, but there is a hidden quest, but it's not until after we watch the event. I thought the hidden quest was going to be before the event, but no.
Yeah.
We're fine. I just want to make sure. Anyways, I still am not being given any obvious indication. Okay, here we go. Now I am.
See, you've finished all of this morning's tasks.
Yeah, we hit all the essential ones.
Good work, everyone. The food's almost ready. Just give it a little more time.
Ah, that's what we came back right on time then.
Is it luck or intuition? Either way, there's more than enough to go around. I'm sure you must be starving after riding all over the plains all morning. Well, I am pretty hungry.
Mine can be surprisingly strenuous.
It smells wonderful. I think the sun is starting to make me even hungrier. Me too. Hey, no eating before it's done.
Anyway, let me thank you all for working hard this morning. Take a seat. We'll begin our midday meal in just a minute.
Me and Yara sat down and wait for the meal to be served. After eating their fill of warm, fragrant naan bread and savory kebabs, they all washed it down with a cup of Sheeta's finest herbal tea. That really hit the spot.
I still want to eat more, but my stomach is protesting. That naan flatbread you made was really delicious. Tasted so fresh, too. I baked it on a kind of collapsible stove. I'm glad you liked it. I doubt you see bread like that much in the Empire. Oh, I don't think I could eat another bite. GST was a wonderful finish to the meal, too.
Yeah, must be practicing quite a bit while I've been away.
Your tea etiquette was perfect as well. I hope you will continue to learn and improve.
Thank you. Sheena got praised by a cool boy. Oh,
It looks like you were able to recover your strength. Hopefully you're ready to start thinking about the afternoon's tasks.
Oh, yes, of course. Shall we get started on the clearing up first, then?
Oh, you don't need to worry yourselves with that. Oh no, I would feel terrible if you had to do it all on your own.
Then we should begin. Okie dokie. Alright, what do we got now? Let's see. A special lesson. Old Lady Jeddah, I would like you to hold a simple lesson for the children of the settlement in order to broaden their horizons. If you're willing to do so, please come speak to me outside. Okay. Wandering sheep. Otari. The fence in front of the pasture has been damaged and a number of sheep have gotten loose. Please help me find them. I'll be in the pasture if you need more details. And Cameraman Caravan. Elder Ivan, a visiting photographer by the name of Norton, has left for the Northern Highlands unaccompanied. I would like you to go after him and ensure safety, but first please visit me at my home as I have more to tell you. Alright.
There are only a few, but they all seem pretty challenging.
Not to mention tedious.
This afternoon, I'd like you to turn your attention toward the Northern Highlands. You may need to travel to the south as well, though, which will give you a lot of ground cover. I left some fresh horses near the northern exit, so just head out up that way when you're ready to leave.
Thank you. Alright, everyone, let's do this.
We should swing by and visit the Elder first, since he's the client for our only essential request this afternoon.
That seems sensible. Oh. Okay, let's pay the Elder a visit then.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
Take care, everyone.
We are going to ignore everybody. Instead, we are going to go all the way back to Zendergate right out the gate. Sorry. I also want to save the game. It also just occurs to me there's a fast travel here. Anyways, we want to go immediately back to Zendergate.
Yeah.
Because now a hidden quest will be available over at Zender. I'm glad I actually looked back at the guide real quick because I was actually completely wrong. Before we go to Zendergate, we need to speak to you.
Hey, Toma. What's wrong?
Don't you have a date with Charles about now?
What's that supposed to mean? Besides, not today anyway. Yeah, what do you even know about that?
That's a secret. I can switch for you and do your chores if you want to go see her.
You don't need... I mean, I'm not even ready yet. Bro, when'd you all get here? Well, good luck with your tests.
How heartwarming.
Ah, smart as he is, he always gets flustered when it comes to Charles.
Okay, now that we've done that, now we need to go to Zendergate. I'm glad I checked the guide real quick. This actually is going to be kind of an annoying quest because all it involves doing is going back and forth between Zendergate and the encampment a bunch of times. Oh well. Well. As of actually recording this, I'm actually pretty excited for, as of recording this, it is November 4th for me, which means in a couple days' time, I will be getting access to, or Mario & Luigi Brothership will be releasing, which is going to be another game that, by the time this video is uploaded, I'll probably have been well through, or maybe even finished playing through it, because I do plan on having that game, as recorded, played through when I get it. Anyways, we're supposed to go to Charles now. This is not Charles. You.
Gaius? Wow, I didn't know you were back.
Hey Charles, it's been a while. How are things with Toma?
They're going fine. He even took me down to Selma on the back of the horse not that long ago. It was really fun too. Everyone in there is so kind and their lifestyle is so interesting.
I'm glad to hear it. Toma was happy about having a friend his age from Erebonia too. Here's something the two of you can continue to get along.
Of course. Hey, Gaius?
Something wrong, Charles?
No, it's nothing like that, but would you mind if I ask you something?
Of course not. Go for it.
Really? Well, then you wouldn't happen to know what Toma's favorite color is, would you?
Can't say for sure. I think he's told me before, but I just can't remember. Sorry.
Oh,
Hey, you're the girl who Toma likes to visit, aren't you? Are you planning on giving him something? Thought so. What exactly did you have in mind?
well, I was actually thinking of making him a scarf.
That sounds like a good idea.
Ah, so that's why you want to know his favorite color.
Should you keep this a secret from him? I want to be a surprise, so please.
Of course, don't worry.
We promise we won't tell him.
Though the issue of what color to make, it still remains.
Would asking him yourself be out of the question, Gaius?
I'm not sure that would be wise. It's not really something we would normally talk about, so it might strike him as odd if I ask out of nowhere.
Yeah, I can see him getting suspicious. That's not true for the rest of us, though. We should be able to slip it into a conversation without him catching on. He'll never suspect anything like that.
Yeah, that should work. Let's go ask him then, shall we?
Thank you so much.
Connecting hearts. Alright. I think you can see where this is headed now. what kind of side quest this is. Now, get back on the horse and ride all the way back to the village. Do. Anyways, as I was saying before, I'm excited for Mario & Luigi Brothership. Yep. I also want to... Actually, you know what? I'll hold off on talking about too many future things. I mean... I suppose because I don't know what to say right now. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm not the best at filling in for space that's, you know, just running back and forth. Normally, I would like to just pause the recording and then just unpause it once I get to and fro. The problem is, last time I did that, I started having issues with audio desync. Now, I don't know if that was just a coincidence when it was happening, but all I know is it happened a bunch during the Star Ocean playthrough, and I did not like it. So I'm trying to prevent it from happening again. I might just have to do some testing to see if it what actually caused it from back then, to see if pausing really was the issue. Because if it's not, then I can actually just, I don't know, do it normally like I would have done in the past. Anyways.
Looking good, Toma.
Hello, everyone. Do you need some from me?
Oh no, we were just impressed by how hard you were working. You've been going at it since this morning. Aren't you tired?
Not at all. I'm not quite strong as Gaius is, but I still have a duty to set a good example for Sheeta and Lily.
That's quite the respectable mindset.
It must be nice to have a sibling as admirable as yours, Gaius.
Thanks. What would I say? I'm proud to be his bro.
Hey,
It's kind of embarrassing that you have that said to your face, isn't it?
outside. I'm sort of curious about those outfits that you and the others wear. Are they all handmade? Of course. The fibers used to make them come from our sheep here. And the dyes we use on them mainly come from plants. Although we also use certain ores and soils to color them too. Each color has a specific meaning as well. White represents the earth, blue represents the sky, and there's green, which ties it all together, representing the wind and harmony. It's fascinating.
Yeah, I didn't realize that there was that much meaning behind them.
Can I ask which of the three colors you like best? I think I'd have to go for green myself. The wind is kind of special to us, after all.
That certainly makes sense.
Should have guessed as much.
What's wrong? Did I say something weird? Come to think of it, I didn't really give the rest of you a chance to say anything, did I? I'm sorry.
No need to worry. You were just answering our questions, after all.
Well, if you say so.
Anyway, we should probably let you get back to work. Indeed, we have our own tasks to get back to as well.
Yeah, you're right. Good luck with the rest, then, Toma.
Thanks. Be careful out there.
Well, we got our answer.
And now go back outside.
Wrong button.
Now go all the way back. I mean, I'm appreciative that it's an easy side quest, but it is kind of silly just having to go. How many times have I gone back and forth now? I went one time to go get the side quest. One time to come, I had to go back across the field to go back to the village and ask the question, and now I'm going back across to turn in the side quest, and then I'm gonna have to go back again to actually just finish up, to actually get on with the rest of the side quest. So I'm gonna be going across this field 4 times for one side quest.
Oh well. It's extra AP. Anyways, found it.
McGreen.
Oh, hello everyone. Did you manage to find anything out?
Yeah, seems like green's his favorite color.
Really? Did you mention why?
That's because green represents the winds of the people of Nord.
Ah, that makes perfect sense then. When's as special to them as Adios herself, after all?
You really care for Toma, don't you?
That's not... Well, he's an important friend, is all. Either way, thank you for asking him. I don't need to waste time worrying about what color to make it.
Glad to be of help.
I wish you luck with it.
Thank you. Oh, I gotta give you guys something in return for helping me out like that. Here, please, take this. It's one of our more famous dishes here.
Pizza.
Thanks. Alright.
Now, one more time, we run across the fields. Go, horsey, gallop freely.
Next side quest we're going to be doing is the one where we're apparently going to become a teacher. I'm starting to get... You know, it hasn't slipped my mind the fact that every single Trails game feels, I swear, has some kind of quiz in it in some way. In some fashion, there's always a quiz type side quest. Even the third Trails in the Sky game had it in the form of one of the freaking Campanella doors. Even that game had a quiz mode.
I don't understand why. I mean, I'm not complaining. I just think it's very funny and weird.
Anyways, where's the NPC? There you are. I should probably make sure I save just in case before... Okay, I was about to say, I'm trying to unzoom. Alright.
Hello!
I've been waiting for you all. Did you have a look at my request?
We did. He wants to hold a class for the children, right?
What do you want us to teach them, though?
Don't worry, it's nothing too difficult. I just want you to teach them a little bit about Erebonia.
I see. That explains why you asked us then.
This is a good chance for them to learn about life outside the settlement. They attend Sunday school, so they're fine in regards to regular studies.
Might I ask how Sunday school is carried out here?
A traveling priest comes by once a month to hold it. We really can't be thankful enough for all of his efforts.
When you think about it, the sheer amount of work the church does on such a huge scale really is amazing.
Indeed. It's all thanks to the goddess's generosity. You have the time to help? If so, I'll call the children over.
Let's do it. Yeah, we're ready when they are.
Thank you. Oh, I mean to say, we want this to be similar to Sunday school, so we'd like just one of you to serve as the teacher. Feel free to pick among yourselves, though keep in mind that Gaius isn't a candidate.
Who's the ideal candidate for this then? I believe each of us would have our own unique things to teach here. That's true. I think it might be best to go with Emma.
Actually, I believe you would be the best candidate for this, Rain.
What?
I'm saying the same thing myself, actually. Social standing's pretty important in Erebonia, and there's a broad variety of opinions about it. You're the kind of a special case, Reed.
That's true. His unique position allows him to discuss things from a relatively unbiased point of view. But
I think you'd be a good choice, Rain. Even taking your position out of the equation, you're almost always at the center of our class anyway.
well, I suppose I can't say no if everyone else feels that way, can I? Alright then, I'll do it.
Thanks. Well, looks like we're ready to begin.
Wonderful. I'll gather the children right away.
Special lesson.
Hello.
Is that everyone? I don't see Tom anywhere though.
Tom was part of the older group in Sunday school, so... Yeah, he's got work to do, so he can't come.
I see. I was hoping he'd be here too. Let's get started then.
I was so excited.
Glad to hear it. I guess I should introduce myself first. I'm Reen Schwartzer. My friends and I came here from Thor's Military Academy.
Thor's Military Academy. You're from the same academy as Gaius then. Schools for studying and stuff, right? What do you study there?
Well, we get taught all kinds of things, really. There are the basic subjects like history and math, but being a military academy, we also learn the art of combat.
That's the same stuff like Lacan and everyone else used to fight monsters, isn't it? That's so cool. I see you got a voice side of you after all. Yes, by being a little scary cat. I'm not.
Hey now, there's no need for teasing.
Hey, how far is the academy from here?
How far? In terms of distance.
You came here on some called train, didn't you? Can you tell us how long that trip took?
Oh, that makes it a bit easier. In that case, it was around 8 hours. If we take the transfer times out of the equation, then we were on the train for about 8 hours, I'd say.
That's pretty far. Daddy told me the trains are fast too, so it still took that long even then. Must be super far away then.
It really is. Though the fact that we still made it in here in a day is pretty amazing.
Yeah, I've taken a lot longer by horse. Can I ask you something too?
Of course.
Right, what's the biggest place in Erebonia, then?
That would be Heimdall, which is our capital city.
Heimdall. That's a cool name. Yeah, it sounds strong.
That's a unique way to judge it.
How many people live there?
Around 800,000. From what I remember, it's around 800,000 people.
800,000? Is that a lot? Seems like they can't comprehend a number that big just yet. Then again, I can't imagine that many people in one place either.
You're not the only one. Of course, you never actually see that many people out all at once. He seems to be doing just fine.
So it seems. It's a lot of it's common knowledge, though.
Well, I'm just glad to see them learning something.
He's not a bad teacher.
If anyone has any further questions, please feel free to ask.
Can I ask you something then?
Of course. What is it?
How long ago was Thor's first built? Guys told me all about how it has a long history, but I've forgotten when exactly it was made.
Bro, the second that I get that question, my guide resets.
I don't know the answer myself anymore, man. Where's my answer? Hang on. My guide.
It was 220 years ago. Yeah. Thor's was founded about 220 years ago, roughly 30 years after the War of the Lions ended. The founder was none other than Emperor Drykles, a legendary figure in the Empire and even here in the Highlands. Founding the Academy was one of the last things he did before he passed away.
That's a long time. I didn't know that Emperor Drykles was the one who founded it. I know he is too. He's the friends with our ancestors, wasn't he? Yeah, he won the war and became the most important person in Erebonia.
Yep, that's how he became the Emperor. Hearing you all talk about him really goes to show just how deep his connection with the Nord really was. So, is there anything else you'd like to know?
Me, I have a question.
Well, it's almost time for us to finish up for the day. Is there anything else you'd like to know before then?
I think I've asked everything. I can't think of anything else either. I really did ask a lot. Oh yeah,
Seems she's not all out just yet.
you talked about them before, but what are nobles?
Well, you see, there's been a class system in place within Erebonia for a long time now.
What's a class system?
Could you give me a few minutes to think? I'm not entirely sure how I should answer this.
Can I ask you, well, as well now it's been brought up?
Go ahead.
I'm not sure if either of them will really understand if you try to explain normally, so could you give us your own thoughts on nobles instead? It might make things easier to understand.
Makes giving an answer easier too.
Wow, things escalated quickly, didn't they?
Indeed.
I wonder how he'll answer.
This is still a bit tough. I don't think there's really a right or wrong answer, so I'll just have to answer with my heart, I guess. To me, apparently any choice here is fine, apparently. So, if you want my answer, I don't know. I really don't know, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. There's plenty of different nobles out there who take their stats into account in different ways. There is one thing I could say about them at least.
What might that be?
The fact that regardless of everything, Erebonia as it currently is would never have existed without them. There's certainly a lot of problems surrounding the class system, but I don't think that serves as an excuse to completely deny every facet of the nobility. Because, in the end, it's always possible to fix the way things currently are. I'm just rambling now, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I learned a lot from what you told us. I didn't really get it, but you sound really cool. Yeah!
So that's how I feel. So that's how he feels.
It's a really thoughtful response.
One very like him as well.
It was.
I'm very impressed, to be honest. Regardless, that should be enough for today. Make sure to thank him now, everyone. Thank you.
You're welcome. Doing all those choices correctly apparently gives 2 extra AP.
Let me give you something to thank you for taking the time to teach the children. I believe that was a very valuable experience for all of them.
They got what I was trying to say. It wasn't exactly the easiest subject matter.
We could tell you're really enthusiastic, though, and I think the kids picked up on that, too. She's right. They all seem to have been enjoying themselves.
The answer to that final question was rather impressive as well.
Yeah, looks like the kids aren't the only ones who learned something new today.
I got caught up in the details that I couldn't really explain it myself properly. But I'm glad you guys think I did okay.
You should have some more confidence in yourself. At any rate, here's your compensation for playing teacher today.
Yellow pendulum. Thank you, ma'am.
Well then, I wish you the best of luck with that field study of yours. May the blessings of the winds and the goddess be with you.
Okie dokie, so... okay. Next up, we are going to do... another side quest. Where is another side quest person here? Not that. Aha! There it is. What? Okay, hang on. Look at the map. There's a little spot where I can walk to the left of the Warzel home, and yet I can't. What do you mean? Whatever.
I was waiting for you. In the world did the fence end up like this? Your guess is as good as mine. Seems like it got broken sometime just before noon. Unfortunately, some of the sheep mounts escaped too. I doubt there's any need to worry about monsters getting them because they're surprisingly fast, but would you be able to go out and find them for me?
Let's do it. Gladly.
How many sheep managed to escape? 5 of them in total. Based on their hoof prints, it seems 3 of them went to north and 2 went south. I'd honestly like to go search for them myself, but I need to get the fence fixed up first. Otherwise, the rest of them will just make a break for it as well. Don't worry, we'll take care of them.
Shall we begin the search for them immediately then?
That's probably the best idea, considering how vast the highlands are.
We'll need to make some preparations of our own before leaving, though.
I agree. Heading out there with insufficient supplies is foolhardy. Right then, let's get started once we're ready. So I first want to go to the new area that we can go to.
I feel like I'm walking in a maze for some reason.
I actually don't know. Will it let me walk back? Okay, we first need to talk to the Elder first. So we'll get the side quest from the Elder first. Okay, I'm just looking at the guide to make sure it's okay what I'm about to do. There is something up ahead that if I talk to a certain NPC in a certain spot in the Northern Highlands, then it will automatically cancel any current side quest or whatever. So I just want to make sure, but I can still go that way and do the other stuff. Okay.
Welcome. I assume you've seen our request.
We did. Or, sorry, we did. They mentioned that a cameraman's made his way out of the settlement on his own.
That's correct. He goes by the name of Norton and is currently residing here on a vacation of sorts. I believe he said he worked for a company called the Imperial Chronicle.
I wasn't expecting to hear that name out here.
He was quite fervent about the idea of taking photographs of something in the northern region of the Highlands. I planned on having you all escort him out there this afternoon, but apparently he was unable to wait until then and he took off by horse on his own.
Really? How childish.
I assume he just couldn't control his passion as a photographer. Must be really taken by whatever it is.
There are many ruins from an ancient Neolithic civilization in the northern region of the Highlands. It's likely that he went to visit the statue of the Guardian there.
Guardian?
Why exactly is the statue?
It's one of the most symbolic of ancient relics in here in Nord. Legend has it that the Guardian it represents sealed away an evil djinn within the ancient quarry to the north.
Wow. It's quite the grandiose legend.
At any rate, we should catch up with him as soon as possible. Monsters aren't the only reason the northern region can be dangerous. It's not an area those not from Nord should be traveling across alone. Could you please find him for us and keep him safe?
Understood. Leave it to us. Let's make our way there immediately then.
Indeed. We'll need to leave the settlement through the northern entrance. I leave this in your hands then. Take care now. I just dropped my phone. What do you mean you have a phone? Shut up.
Okay, sorry. Change of plans. I was originally going to get the sheep in the Northern Highlands first, but we're actually going to grab the ones in the south part first, because it sounds like it's probably the ones we want to grab first anyways. So let's do that. Apparently it should be pretty easy to find because it says just look at the mini-map. Yep, sure enough. Yep, I see him. Alright, let's get moving. Once more, I have to run across the fields. I don't really have anything more to say than that. We still haven't really gotten too much big events happening in terms of Ouroboros or anything like that. So I'm still waiting for when it happens.
Found one.
I'm surprised I managed to come all this way out here.
What are we gonna do with the sheep we find?
I'll leave the sheep back to the settlement with my horse. We should leave guiding them back until after we found all 5.
Okay, we'll leave that to you then. Found.
Yeah.
Next up, go over here.
I see it from here. Sheep. Is this one of them? Yeah, that's one of the sheep we're looking for.
That's two.
There's still a few more out there, though.
All right, all the ones in this area have been found, so let's now move to the north. But yeah, we still haven't seen anything. I mean, the most that we've seen of Ouroboros so far is Blue Blanc. Blue Blanc is the most that we've seen of Ouroboros in this game at the moment. That I can think of. I don't know if anything. And then there was, of course, the girl with the archaism. I'm just curious. It's starting to feel like. I don't know if I think that this game's gonna end during the time when Frostbell gets the what are they called again? The ions, or like the giant robots taking care of everything. When the Septarian of Zero awakens, I feel like that's when this game's gonna end. When the Septarian of Zero awakens. When, you know, Guerrilla Fortress gets vaporized. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was going to the north. To the north.
The wind here feels so nice. Agreed. It has a different flavor of freshness to it than the winds in the southwestern highlands.
Oh, that's due to all the sheer cliffs around here. It gives the wind in this area a unique feel. The winds take many forms and bestow countless blessings on the people of Nord.
Well, I can see why your people place such importance on the wind. Yeah, and the view here is just as nice as the vistas in the southwest, too. Anyway, if we're all rested up, we should get... What's wrong? Oh, nothing, really. I was just looking at that cliff over there. Is it just me, or does it look like there's something buried in it? Like, some kind of giant. What are you going on about? There's always something... Yeah, you're right. What the heck is that? It does look like there's a giant buried in it. What the heck? What is that? What in Adios' name is that?
I have no idea. Some kind of statue, maybe? Do you think it's related to the stone circle in the southern reaches of the Highlands?
Also, we don't know all that much about ourselves. It's an ancient statue said to be the guardian of the Nord Highlands.
A guardian, huh? Guess it does give that kind of impression. Emma? You alright?
Oh, sorry. I was just stunned speechless by that statue.
Who are you?
Well, I can't say I don't understand that feeling of awe. I wonder how massive it must look when you're up close.
I imagine it's more likely that either the photographer was seeking is in that area. Though we'll need to venture closer regardless.
By the way, if you head northeast of the statue, you'll find an ancient quarry. And to the northwest is the scenic Lake Lacrima. It's always helpful to get the lay of the land, so there's no harm in visiting both those sites too.
Sorry, I'm looking at some. Makes sense to me. Alright, let's get moving. Alright, let's get moving. Bunch of stuff we can look at here and all that. To start, we're just gonna follow the guide I have.
There's mist in the distance. Yeah, it's even higher here than the southern highlands.
Oh gosh, there's new monsters here.
We have the advantage.
Go!
Right.
I have new monsters to murder.
Yeah.
All right.
You're
Mine.
Nope,
Mine's
murdered.
another chance.
I got you.
Leave it to me. You're open.
I can do.
Alright.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Ah.
Now's the chance.
Hello, turtle.
Go!
protector.
Leave it to me.
Ow.
It's my turn.
I can do. Yeah.
Go.
Murder.
Leave it to me.
Yeah.
This chest has Zero Bomb. Sheep. Alright.
Here we go. Looks like this one didn't stray too far from the settlement.
Yeah,
I believe it's the third sheep.
Seems so. Let's keep searching.
third. Alright. We're kind of just gonna glide around the wall, I feel.
Shall we begin?
My turn.
Creepy sheep. Oh god, it's these guys again.
Right.
I haven't forgotten about you.
It's my turn.
Oh, but I have forgotten about that.
Leave it to me. Now. Go.
It's my turn.
Stop fighting me.
Together.
Can I go ahead and just you? Not that way. There we go. There we go. Alright.
Yeah.
Next up, it looks like there's something back this way, maybe? Well, a curious looking monster, that's for sure. Stony Croaker.
Go.
It's my turn.
Leave it to me. My turn.
I can do this. Yeah.
Murder.
Yeah.
Says that there's something back here, but I assume it's talking about something that might appear here later, so we're gonna ignore it for now. Next up, there should be a chest over in this direction. Ah, there it is. And it looks like a monster chest from this far. It is. Save game.
It's a treasure. We'll have to fight our way
My
through.
turn.
What is Hippogriff?
I feel like I'm out of my depth here.
Huh.
I can do this.
Rain!
Yeah.
Ow.
Go. Arcus, activate.
Ah.
Huh.
Oh.
It's my turn. Now, ring.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
I did it.
I feel like
That should.
Byakko.
wow. That's one towering waterfall.
That is.
I'll say it must be at least a 500 arch drop.
You would die. Anyways, what is that orb meant that I just got? Byakko. Attacks and crafts can put to sleep or blind enemies. Okay, so it's like Suzaku, but with sleep and blind. Sleep and blind, sleep and blind, sleep and blind. One hurt. What does hurt is the injuries I've sustained. So I'm realizing now I got all healed up. Ignore me then. Next up. Looks like there's a chest over this way. Probably should be doing a little more fighting.
Oh, we made it all the way to where that giant statue is.
Not yet.
It looks even more massive the closer we get.
To get right in front of it, we'll need to go around the cliff.
You can't get me.
Now's the chance. Let's get him. My turn.
All right.
I thought I hit.
My turn. Now's a chance.
I've got you. Yeah.
Easy. Apparently there should be a chest over here.
Oh, it's a plateau. I guess this way's a dead end.
Ah, I love how refreshing the wind feels here.
Dark matter. Let's see what that's special. 300 HP and 6 strength. Ooh. Hang on. Hmm. $300 HP and 6 strength, you say? I can give it to you for now. Why not? Dark matter. It also gives him one good friggin' whatchamacallit, just in case. Art. It gives him one good art in case he needs it. Alright. Next chest. Looks like it's up over here. Actually, looks like there's one... Should be one over here according to the map I have. I could just bring out uses because he has a quartz that shows
That's a
chest
beautiful looking
locations.
treasure chest.
That's Earth Pulse. Wait. Don't I already have that on somebody, but a less strong version? I do. Speaking of uses, 200 HP and 5 defense. Yeah, it's literally just a better version.
Yeah.
So many birds.
That looks like strong air. Be careful.
How did I not...
This is a. Here we go.
Fire, fire!
Right.
Bruh.
Now.
Go.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
Now.
What does Hydrocan look like? Nice.
Here we go. Now's a chance.
I've got you. It's my turn.
Help.
Thanks.
Thank
It's
you
my
very
turn.
much.
Now.
I should.
My turn.
Yeah.
Go.
Bruh.
I can do this.
All right.
Okay.
Go.
I can do this. Go. Read.
Kill it.
Leave it to me. Nicely done.
Seems-
There it is. Bunch of Sepith. I already got the Earth Pulse over there. There's 3 more. 3 more, okay. I see a sheep.
Yeah.
I swear there's a part of me that feels like it's runner. It's runner? It's faster to run.
We have the advantage.
I'm probably
go.
wrong. Again, I know I'm probably wrong, but it feels faster.
Leave it to me.
And I don't know why.
It's my turn.
Go.
It's my. It's my.
It's my turn. It's my turn. Found you.
There it is. It appears to be safe.
That's a relief. That's full of sheep now.
Yep, just one more to go.
I'm going on foot. I feel faster doing this way. Plus I can attack normally and get better bonuses. Should be a chest up here accordingly.
Wind's behind us.
Here
That's
we
a
go.
lot of enemies.
I
Bruh?
can do this.
Leave it to me.
It's my turn.
Go. Back.
I'm just...
Level up. No, it's over here. I see it. Looks like another monster chest, actually. Yeah, it is. As always, save game.
We'll have to fight our way
Here
through.
we go. Now's a chance.
I've got you. Right. I can
Oh,
do
dear.
this. Go!
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Click. I can do this.
I'm getting very lucky right now.
Go! This is it for you.
Finishing blow.
It's my turn.
Ow.
It's my turn. Go!
Here we go. Go, Elisa.
Kill it!
Okay, there.
All right.
Harvest. What's this? Harvest. Earth Pulse, Lucrece, and Grand Press gives 200 HP, 5 defense, and 5 ATS. What in the world? Would it not just be best to give that to Eustace? Because I already have him on, like, kind of half the, like... Actually, no. Put that back, Earth Pulse. Give that to you. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Alright, next. I'll get the friggin' horse back. How do I get back down? How do I hit the menu? Also, I need a heal Reen. My guy just... Next... Trying to make sure I grab everything before we do side quest and main story. There are 2 more chests, it looks like, that are both near the final sheep over here. There should be 1 chest... Not here. Down there.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
Brown bait.
This monster seems dangerous.
I can't even hit... Oh, crap.
It's my turn.
Hi, Eustace.
See you later.
Yeah, I kind of screwed that one up. Yeah, you can't first strike these guys.
Be careful, this one looks strong.
No, that's not an option with these guys.
Okay. Click.
Leave it to me.
I've tried, but I can't.
I can do this. It's my turn. Click. This is it.
Ow.
It's my turn.
I can't both.
Here we go.
I can do this.
Go.
Right. Go.
Got it.
Yeah. Click.
Leave it to me.
Right.
That's sleep.
Now.
Go. Here we go.
I can do
Bro?
this. Now. Okay. Sorry.
Leave it to me.
Mine.
It's mine. Now. Green.
I should not have done that. That was stupid.
Nicely done.
Same to you. That was great.
Link level up.
Huh. There seems to be a treasure chest here.
My soul hurts. Heat up. What does that do? 7 strength, cure stat down, CP. Okay. Not bad, but I see no intrigue in using it. No, I do not. I see no interest in using it. What I need heal. There we go. So that should be it in terms of all the chests here. Yeah, that should be everything. Which leaves the finals. Oh dear. Why are there creepy sheep attacking the normal sheep? Hey! Over there. Wait.
Is that 3 of them? And all together?
No, those are monsters.
Winds, give us your blessing.
My turn.
They're not even scary.
It's my turn.
All right. Here we go. Okay.
There. Phew, that was unexpected.
It really was. Alright, that should be all of them now.
Good, good. We should let Watari know that we found them all.
All of them.
And there we go, all fixed up.
Everything should be fine now, I hope?
Yeah, they won't be getting out again. Thanks for dragging them all down. I'm sure they're relieved to be back with their buddies.
It certainly looks that way.
I'm amazed by how well Gaius led them back here. Likewise, it wouldn't have been nearly as simple a task for the rest of us.
It's just a matter of experience. By the way, Zebra's safe now. So here, take this as my thanks.
Did these come from a sheep?
Yep, it's good stuff, so eat up whenever you're feeling hungry.
Thank you very much.
Alright, that should be literally everything else then. Meaning there's only one last thing, which is, to go get the other guy, I guess. The guy that... the photographer. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Just to be safe, where is my map? There it is. Cameraman Caravan. Those quests. Yep, that's everything. Alright. Let's go get our cameraman then. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too hard to get to him. We can just run past all the fights to there anyways. Not a problem. You know what? Why not play with Brain? We do have a bit of walking to do, though.
This area's too big.
Really making you wind around and around for this. I do wonder if we're gonna get a motorcycle at some point, because considering they made us have a side quest where we got to ride a motorcycle, I wouldn't be terribly surprised if we eventually got to full-on own a motorcycle. It's kind of like the whole deal with how in Azure we finally got our own car, you know?
Yeah.
Or I'm half expecting that we're gonna get our own motorcycle at this point. But that is not for now. For now, we just get horses. Just in case I did forget something, I will go ahead and save here. I think I see our troublemaker. This is a very strange statue. Impressive.
I was taken aback by the size of the stone circle in the Southern Highlands. This is on a whole different level.
Hi there.
What brings all you out here? Want to get a good look at the statue too?
Oh, you think he's...
Are you Norn by any chance?
Yeah, that's me. Have we met before? Do you have some business with me?
Yeah, he finally found you.
We should bring him up to speed.
We're your escorts.
It sounds like I've caused some unnecessary worry for the people of the settlement. But we should get back right away. Or rather, I'd like to, but I still haven't finished taking all the photographs I need. Would you mind waiting a bit longer while I finish up?
Well, I can't really fault you for being fascinated. It really is impressive. I doubt there's anything like this anywhere else on the continent.
Actually, it might surprise you to know that there is. This isn't the only statue I'm aware of. There's a similar statue on Bryonia Island, way on to the west.
Really?
Wait, Brownie Island? Isn't that where Group B was sent?
You think it's just a coincidence that both areas we get sent to have these weird stone statues?
Huh. I had no idea there were more of these around. No one knows any more about the statue on Bryonia Island than they do about this one. But I'm currently taking pictures of ruins and ancient sites like this. Taking photographs of this area was the reason I came to Nord Highlands in the first place.
Guys tell us that the people of the Nord refer to the statue as the guardian of the region.
Yeah. The old legends say that this statue was here long before our ancestors came from the east. And that they settled in this land only with its permission.
When I saw it, I was immediately reminded of the legend of the Great Knight.
The Great Knight?
You know, now that you mention it, I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before.
No doubt, the tale originated during the Dark Ages and spread throughout the Empire. When the land roils with the tide of war, a colossal knight wreathed in flame will come forth to quell the conflict. That's the general gist of it, anyway.
What do you mean by that?
Well, each region has its own variant of the tale. They all maintain a knight as the central figure, but like all such tales, its veracity is questionable at best. Though it's certainly one of the most mysterious of the legends passed down in the Empire.
See, it does seem like the statue could mesh with that story too.
Wonder if they're related somehow. What the? Huh? What was that? Am I okay?
Are you okay?
I'll be alright. Nothing to worry about. What, am I having a heart attack?
Anyway, I've come all the way out here, so would you mind waiting until I'm done photographing the site? Promise I'll head back to Summit with you as soon as I'm done. Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the wildlife has taken much of an interest in this area. We should be safe on its own even if we head out somewhere else for a while.
Agreed. Guiding Norm back to Summit will cause the story to advance. Well, let me make another save just real quick. Okay, was I about to just have like a heart attack? That was terrifying. Okay. Hopefully Reen's fine. Alright, let's wait for Norn. Alright then, we'll stay until you finished up.
Okay, I'll try not to keep you waiting too long.
Reen, are you okay? Reen and the others wait for Norton to finish his photography. And though he was reluctant to leave even after depleting his photo quartz, they finally returned to the settlement. Reen?
Phew, we're finally back in the settlement.
Thanks a million for escorting me back here. I really appreciate it. Next year I was able to photograph the statue to my heart's desire. I'm just glad you made it back safe and sound.
Yeah, let's go tell the elder. There seems to be quite a commotion over there. Huh? What's up? A crash? The heck happened here?
Looks like there's been an orbital car accident.
Well, why here?
Isn't that the gentleman we filled a request for this morning?
The very same. That's the someone's Dr. Armor. He couldn't have been the one responsible, could he? Never mind that. When you go take a closer look.
You alright? What happened?
Armor, are you hurt? Guys, I'm alright. Sorry for worrying you.
What happened here?
I was on my way back from gathering herbs in the mountain forest in the north. And all of a sudden I just lost control of the vehicle.
Was anyone injured?
I suffered a few bumps and bruises, but other than that, fortunately not. I'm just relieved that I didn't end up hurting anyone.
So he's saying his orbital truck just suddenly lost control.
I'm glad you know your injuries are light, Armor. Thanks be to the winds and the goddess.
Still, how does one lose control of a vehicle in an area as open and free of obstructions as this? Did you simply lose your concentration for a moment?
No, of course not. This car is extremely important to all of us here. I wouldn't dream of driving it carelessly. I'm still not sure what caused it. When I was nearing the settlement, the steering wheel started to feel oddly stiff. Fortunately, the brakes were still functional, otherwise I dread to think what might have happened.
I see. Elisa?
Oh, you think you can fix it?
Let's see.
Lisa, you think you can work out what went wrong?
Probably. You might say that runs in the family. How could I forget?
That's the reason that the scion of the Reinfeld group would be quite handy in mechanical matters. Even if she does pretend she wants nothing to do with her family anymore.
Do you mind your own business? What you say, though, it's not as true as it used to be, that... They have some professional engineers at Reinford Company now who can't even perform basic maintenance work.
Wow, standards in higher education must be slipping.
When you compare it to this Ice Central factory in Liberal, the Reinford Group is getting far too big for its own good. All those giant vertically structured divisions, each with their own subdivisions.
Sounds though becoming the Empire's largest corporation brought its own share of new issues.
So have you managed to figure out what the problem was? I think so. It looks like there was a contact failure in the quartz circuits near the engine. That's probably why you suddenly had difficulty steering, even though it was fine just before.
So the quartz inside it were suddenly acting up?
I see. You think you can repair it?
I doubt it. I can diagnose, but I'm no technician. I think we'll need to call in a professional to fix it. I suppose that means we'll have to ask someone from Zendergate.
I'm impressed. Who? You can see that Thor's Military Academy has more to be proud of than just its famous founder. Oh.
Elder Ivan, Dad.
I'm sorry it took us so long to get here. I'm relieved to see that Norton made it back safely. Thank you for your assistance.
Oh, no trouble at all.
Sounds like you've been able to work out the cause of the problem here. It was all thanks to Lisa.
It was nothing, really.
There's no shame in being proud of your accomplishments.
Well, I'm glad we've gone this squared away. We still have something of a problem.
What do you mean?
This is the settlement's only vehicle. Having it out of commission is going to make things pretty inconvenient around here. The sooner we can get it fixed, the better.
I see. In that case, is there anything we can do to help?
Are you sure? This isn't a part of your field study, you know.
I would respectfully disagree. You've treated us to such great food and shown us such hospitality. I want to do what I can to help. But actually repairing the truck is a bit above my skill level.
Still, it would be discourteous of us to not at least make an attempt to assist our hosts.
Thanks, everyone. If you insist, we'd be more than grateful for any assistance you can provide. If you could bring out someone who could do the repairs, that would be great, Fate.
That sounds like a best course of action. Should we head to Zendergate and see if they can spare a mechanic?
Actually, I have someone else in mind. Someone far more keen than any army technician for things of this sort. Up near Lake Lacrima, in the Northern Islands, lives an elderly man from the Empire. I'm sure he'll be able to fix the truck for us if we ask him. True, the hermit could probably have this fixed in no time at all.
Hermit, you say?
Yeah, he moved here from the Empire a couple years ago. He's been extremely good to all of us since he's been here.
An old man from the Empire who's more reliable than an army technician. It couldn't be. Elisa? So you must go and call this man for you then?
If you'd be so kind. There's no hurry though. If you have other things you need to do, by all means do those first. Either way, we'll need to clean up the site of the accident before anything else. Just handle it as you might as if it were a part of your field study.
Will do. Okay, everyone, let's finish up anything we have left to do, then head for the cabin at the lake.
Lake Lacrima is in the Northern Highlands. We need to head north to the Guardian statue, then due northwest from there.
We should send out on horseback at once. Someone familiar to Elisa? Highland Cloth. What does this do? 5 strength, 5 ATS. Neat. Doesn't seem like there's anything else to worry about, apparently. So, we can just immediately go straight to the story.
Yeah.
Go. I'm still worried about Reen. Reen, did you have a... Reen?
Whoa.
I assume it was something to do with his heart, considering he was clutching his chest, but... Reen? Is there something you're not telling us? Green! You're scaring me. Anyways, I wonder if this hermit person's gonna be anyone we recognize. I'm assuming, probably not, but it definitely seems like someone that Elisa recognizes. It's only a matter of time before we see characters from the other game show up, I'm sure. It might be in another game, in one of the future titles in this arc, but I can feel that it's going to happen eventually. When? I don't know. But it's going to happen. I can almost guarantee that. Wow, this place is cool looking. This place looks sick. Wow, this lake is beautiful.
It really is. You can see the sunset glimmering on the water. And the air feels so clean, too.
This is Lake Lacrima. The hermit lives in that cabin over there.
He's got an orbital truck. Excellent. We should go see him at once. Elisa, why are you getting antsy?
How beautiful. Yeah, breathtaking.
The guide I have doesn't say there's anything here, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a fishing spot. I'm half expecting if I just walk along this wall, I'm just gonna hear Green say like, this looks like a good spot. I can really get off the horse here. I half expect if I walk down here, this looks like a good spot.
I'd love to get in a little fishing here.
Well, no one's stopping you.
What'd I say? I'm good though. I feel like I need to save. Hello? Hello? Mario? It seems like there's someone inside.
I suppose it must be the man we came to see, then.
Yeah, I'll bet you just came back from fishing.
The hermit, he doesn't seem to want for much. So, what are we going to do?
After entering the cabin, the time of day will advance to evening and all the day's field study activities will end. Yeah, it seems like we're good for the day. Knock, knock.
Excuse me, is anyone home?
It's open. Come on in.
Elisa?
Excuse us, son. Alright, who is this? Hello? Who are you? Hi there.
Hey, it's good to see you again, sir.
Ah, if it isn't, guys. Haven't seen you around for what? Half a year now? And little Lisa's here, too. Why, I don't think I've seen your face in... must be coming up in 5 years now.
Wait, what?
Could this be... Grandfather, what are you doing here?
Ah, this is your grandpa. Hi there.
Yeah, well, I guess that's one way to be introduced, but let me give you a proper welcome.
Gwyn Rhineford.
I'm Gwyn Rhineford, Elisa's favorite granddad. Pleasure to meet you all, Class 7.
Wait, you... Honored to meet you, sir. I'm Reen Schwartzer.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Emma Milstein.
Eustace Alberea. It's an honor.
A promising group of young folks if there ever was. But you've done a lot growing in the last 5 years, Lisa. You're taller and bigger. It does this old man's heart good to see how easy on the eyes you become.
Bro?
Grandfather, please. Forget about me. What have you been doing out here all this time? Back when you disappeared from Ruhr, I'd never have believed if someone told me this is where I'd find you. Do you have any idea how worried I've been?
Ah, come now. I send you letters a couple times a year, don't I? Of course, I read all the ones you give to Sharon, too.
Still, have you been here the whole time these past 5 years?
Just about. I don't stay year-round, though. I spend about half the year traveling around the continent, seeing friends or visiting the Empire.
I see.
Mr. Rhineford, would you mind if I asked how you know so much about our field study?
He does raise an excellent point.
It almost seems as though you were expecting us to pay you a visit.
Well, it's just a coincidence the truck broke down when it did. But I admit, ever since Irina told me you were coming to the Highlands, I figured I'd see you at some point.
You still talk to Mother?
Yes, indeed. Though just the bare minimum. That girl's ill for her work borders on unhealthy. Yeah, what'd I ever do to turn her into such an workaholic?
Elisa?
Anyway, we're all done with our coffee, so let's on over to the settlement and have a look at that truck. Just wait outside a bit while I go grab my tools. Oh, Ashley, I got a few good-sized trout. Could you take them over to the settlement when you go?
Of course.
Well, that's something. So that's where the former chairman of the Rainford Company. So that's the former chairman of the Rainford Group. So he's okay. Interesting. I knew of him by name, but he's far more light-hearted man than I would have guessed.
Indeed, he seems very easygoing. You can say what you really think. You're not gonna hurt my feelings or anything. Everyone loves him because he's all laid back and approachable, but mostly he's just capricious and irresponsible. And then 5 years ago, he just...
Elisa?
Never mind. Let's get going. As soon as he's ready, we're heading back to Summit.
Alright.
Let's wait for him by the garage.
Ooh. Hi there. Guys.
Should we head back to settlement?
Hey Gaius, you're on pretty good terms with my grandfather, then?
Something like that. We've only known him for a couple of years, but all of us in the settlement owe a lot to him. Myself included.
Ah.
Okay, we're good to go. You mind if I ride with one of you?
Grandfather?
You aren't driving?
Nah, the engine's been acting up a bit lately, so I'd rather not. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to get to know my granddaughter's classmates a little better? Reen, right? Got room for one more up there?
Alright, alright.
Why do you have to pick Green? Better not be giving him any funny idea. I'm sure that isn't the case. I feel a bit more at ease if you focus more on the rhymes, though.
What's little Sharon doing these days? She recently started working at your dormitory.
That's right. Haven't had too much time to get to know her. She seems really skilled at what she does.
Oh, she is. Very much so. More importantly, she's a real cutie. She always has that lovely reserved air, but there's a playful side to her, too. I wish she'd sign on as my personal maid. That'd be the life.
Yeah.
Hey, Emma girl's really nice, too. She got those glasses, that hair you want her to let down. She's class prize material to boot. She's a smoldering homeroom hottie if I ever saw one. Come on, you know you agree with me.
Well, I can't really say that I disagree with you, but... if you don't mind my asking, why did you never tell Lisa that you were here?
Tell me, Bree, what kind of girl do you see her as?
Well, I'd say she's a really hard worker, in a great many respects.
No, I have no doubt about it. She's good looking, polite, as well married as any noble's daughter, intelligent. And that all comes naturally to her. It's not some persona she just forces on herself.
Yeah, I'm amazed at how effortless she makes it all seem. And yet...
Yes, I've been trying to resolve everything without relying on anyone else for support. I'm sure it hasn't escaped the notice of a canny young man like yourself.
It does feel like that sometimes, yeah. She's kind, and her sense of duty compels her to always see things through. She always keeps things bottled up. Like she never wants to let on to anyone that she needs help with a problem.
I'm Lisa. R. From Brewer. It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal about it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us, and I don't want that.
I have a feeling the relations between her mother and I caused her to end up that way. Or to be more specific, the conflict between the two of us. That's why I didn't tell her where I was. But I'll leave it up to her to fill in the details about that. I'm sure that once the two of you are a bit closer, she'll tell you on her own.
A bit closer. I have a feeling there's a critical misunderstanding going on here.
Oh, is that so? I thought there was a little something going on between you two after seeing your name come up in one of her letters.
Well, we did have that unfortunate accident back at the start of the year. That's all it was. We eventually got sorted out and nothing's really happened since.
Accident, huh? Did you accidentally collide with her on your way to toast, causing her to drop the toast she held between her sweet lips? And after that's clear, the two of you find yourselves sprawled on the ground in an unlikely heart-racing position.
That's a really oddly specific question. But I don't know what kind of heart racing position you're...
So, something really did happen, didn't it? Now just tell Gwen you're all about it. I want every last juicy detail.
Elisa, help.
Grandfather, please.
Elisa, help.
Hey, isn't that...
What? You!
Ooh, it's those military academy students. I wonder what they're doing all the way out here.
What are you doing, Blue?
Oh well. Looks like things are gonna start getting interesting.
There's your friend.
Okay, let's get this mission started. Sheesh. Gramps and the others can be so unreasonable sometimes.
What kind of mission is she talking about? That night, the people of the summit held a banquet at the Elder's house for us, Gwen and Norton. Yippee!
I don't know what we do without you, Gwen. Here's to you, my friend. To you. Come on, Lacan. This booze isn't gonna drink itself.
Yes, yes. I can still hardly believe it. I'm the famous Gwen Rhineford out in the sticks like this.
You know him then?
Of course, he seized on the opportunities of the oil revolution to make Rhineford the industrial powerhouse it is today. It's only gotten bigger since his daughter took over.
The Rhineford Company was originally an arms manufacturer, making their name on firearms and such. They underwent a massive expansion of their lineup and started working on orbital weapons and railway projects.
I suppose it's what it must have looked like to nobility. But the company does business all across the continent, not just domestically. Gwen has a refreshingly international outlook for the Erebonian businessman.
I see.
I knew he was a key man, but I didn't realize he was that famous. The real mystery is why someone would walk away from that in the first place. Some people say he got ill and had no choice but to stand down, but look at him now. He's the picture of health. Maybe there's some truth to that old rumor after all.
Rumor? Oh? What do you mean?
It's something I heard a long time ago. No real proof of it, and we at the Imperial Chronicle are in business of printing baseless speculation.
Elisa? I think my eyes were bigger than my stomach. I'm gonna go out and get a little fresh air, okay? Alright.
Elisa?
Reen, Lisa's going out to get some fresh air. Would you mind going and keeping her company?
Not at all. But why me? You're the class president and all. You make for better company.
No, trust me. I think you're definitely the best man for the job.
Well, if you say so. Alright, I'll be back in a little while then. Elise? You're right.
I'm such an idiot. What am I even doing?
Oh, would you look at that view? Amazing, isn't it, Alicia?
So pretty. Come on, you two. We need to get moving. We're running behind on schedule.
Now, let them have their fun. As often you have a day off like this, why not try and relax for once?
Elisa?
You good? Y'all good?
Oh, Rean. Well, what are you doing out here? Did you eat too much?
My mouth says no, but my stomach's thinking yes. You doing okay? You seem a bit unsteady there.
Nothing like that. I'm just feeling a little out of it. I'm just going to stay out here for a while and get some fresh air. Then I'll be Whoa!
Whoa.
Sorry about that.
You good?
See? What did I tell you? We've been riding all day. I'm not surprised you're feeling tired. Riding a horse really takes it out of you.
I guess you're right. Why didn't that occur to me before?
Y'all good?
Hey, Elisa. Look up at the sky.
Huh?
Pretty.
Wow.
You know, I didn't even notice it last night because we turned in so early. But now that we know, if you're out here to get some air, better to take in the starlight than look at the ground, right?
You're right.
Hmm.
My father was a technician. 8 years ago, he passed away. My family was never really the same after that. Mother was director of the company back then. She focused all of her energy on making the Rhineford Group even bigger. She used to treasure our family, but after that, it's like she could barely spare a thought for us.
Oh,
I mean, I guess the death of a family member would cause a lot of change, wouldn't it?
she did seem like a talented businesswoman when we met her. Well, more than talented to run the Rhineford Group.
What you saw in River Station was just a watered-down version of her normal intensity. We'd be able to have dinner together maybe once every 3 months, and that's being generous. But at least I wasn't alone. Grandfather and Sharon were always there for me.
That's how it was, huh? I guess you've known Sharon for a long time then.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mother hired her about 7 years ago. Being a Rhineford and all, I never had many people I could really call friends when I was young. The nobles looked down on me, of course, but the common people treated me like I was different from them, too. At least with my grandfather and Sharon around, I never felt totally alone. Grandfather introduced me to all kinds of different hobbies, like horseback riding and playing the violin. Sharon taught me self-defense and archery, and all the high society etiquette expected of a lady.
So that's why you use a bow.
Meanwhile, my mother kept expanding the company completely against the wishes of my grandfather, the chairman.
Really?
I see.
Your grandpa didn't want to expand it.
Though, hasn't Rhineford always been a big industrial company?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Even back then, they took on projects in all fields, from steel mills to railway construction to guns and tanks.
But for some reason, once her mother took control, it started going exponentially quicker in expansion.
It's not surprising there are people out there who like to call the company a merchant of death.
Merchant of Death? Ugh.
I can't say I completely agree with that side of the company, but I've never felt embarrassed or ashamed about it. But a few years ago, the Rhineford Group finally went too far.
What do you mean?
Those 2 railway guns set up in Gorelia Fortress on the eastern edge of the Empire?
Uh-oh.
You know about those, right?
Yeah. What about them?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Those are the ones that get destroyed during the events of Azur.
They're supposed to have the longest range of any orbital cannon in the world.
I've only seen their spec sheets, but the destruction they're capable of is terrifying.
What did they do with those cannons?
Erebonia's still fighting with Calvert over Crossbell, and those guns are capable of targeting any point in Crossbell State. In just a couple hours, they could wipe Crossbell City and its 500,000 citizens off the map.
Jesus.
No way. That's way beyond being a weapon of war. More like an instrument of massacre.
You're telling me it sounds less like these are tanks and more just like nukes then.
I couldn't agree more. And neither could my grandfather, who supervised their construction. Even though my mother was the one who signed off on the project, my grandfather regretted it like the decision was his. As he was hesitating over whether to hand them over to the Imperial Army, my mother betrayed him.
Huh?
What?
What do you mean?
She went behind his back and secured the support of all of Rhineford's major shareholders.
Oh.
Everyone from Ruhr's ruling lord Marquis Ragnar to the top brass of the Imperial Army was on her side.
Are you telling me she forced him out of position?
In the face of such overwhelming pressure from all sides, my grandfather was forced to capitulate. He stepped down as chairman, and my mother wasted no time taking his place.
Ugh. This is worrisome because... We know about the events that are going to happen in Azure, the ones that haven't yet happened in this game. But looking at how the game started, by the end of this game, the first game in this arc, we're probably going to get to see the events that lead to the destruction of Corellia Fortress, right? Destruction of those two cannons where the giant and mechs are unleashed on them, and where they get literally disintegrated or sent to another dimension or whatever. Which
That's when my grandfather decided to leave the company entirely. And me. I thought I'd at least have Sharon on my side, but she just did whatever my mother told her to do.
Okay, now I get it. I understand fully now why you're so upset against Sharon and your mother. Not really good people, it sounds like.
It's been 5 years since then already.
Oh,
Well, Sharon might be good, but for some reason she's just always taking your mother's side.
I think I get it now. Why she gets under your skin, I mean.
Yeah,
It's not so much what your mother did, but how it ended up tearing your family apart.
exactly. Had she not done any of it, then there's a good chance your grandfather probably would have still been in the company, wouldn't have left for 5 years.
Yeah. I couldn't believe my mother would betray her own father. I couldn't believe grandfather would take it without fighting back. I couldn't believe Sharon, who'd always supported me, watched it all happen without a word of protest.
It makes me think that there's gotta be something in between all of it that's making it so that all of it happened as easily as it did. Surely under normal circumstances, the grandfather would have surely tried to push back against it. Or whatever. Even with all the people against him, it doesn't even sound like he made an attempt, even with such overwhelming odds. Did he simply give up because he knew he couldn't give up? I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised if he at least tried. Normally, that is. It sounds like there might be something underneath all this that explains why it was done so quickly and easily.
It really drove it home to me. How big the Rhineford group was now, and how small I was. I hated realizing it had become so large that corporate interests were stronger than family ties. Looking back, I guess that's when I decided I'd leave home and enroll in the academy.
Yeah.
Even when I ran, I couldn't go far enough to escape my mother's shadow, or the Rhineford name. Then I come here and find my grandfather happily enjoying a whole new life without a care in the world. When I stepped outside, I was feeling so lost, so frustrated, wondering what I'd been doing all this time. But it's kind of strange, you know? I look up at the stars and it feels like I can escape the gravity of everything. I think I'm finally starting to understand why my grandfather chose to leave it all behind and move out here in the first place.
You really are strong, Elisa. Stronger than you realize. You were finally ready to talk about it. About your family and the company and everything. So, maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. But I don't think I would have been able to if I hadn't enrolled at the academy. Meeting everyone in Class 7, the lacrosse club, I'm a better person for it. Your support has already made a difference. So, thanks. Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
Aw.
Anytime. Though, truth be told, I came to check on you because Emma asked me to.
Green.
Sorry to ruin the moment.
I thought that might be the case. Oh well, there's always next time. It's kind of strange to hear you tell me I'm strong.
Why?
Because I could say the same thing about you. You always seem to get thrust into the role of leader. Someone we can count on to keep us on track.
I guess running errands on all my free days is really helping me buckle down. Still, I feel like I've got a long way to go, especially when I keep running from myself.
Huh?
Remember back in Keldic? I said that I came to the academy to find myself. But sometimes, I wonder if maybe I just wanted to get away.
I still haven't forgotten about that one single flash that seemed to be like a moment from Reen's past, and it looked like he killed somebody.
From my family, from myself.
Oh.
What did he
you
do?
Not get along well with your family?
Oh, I do. I'm not their real son, but my parents always loved me like I was. My sister and I, we've had our differences, especially lately, but we still get along pretty well. No, the problem's just with me.
Reen. Still, I suppose the fact you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
You're using my own words against me, are you?
Who'd have thought I'd have the chance to feed you your own good advice so soon?
How dare thee?
I can't believe you can just say things like that with a straight face.
Come on!
Maybe being on the receiving end every now and then will do you some good.
Come on! Trying to help.
All right, you got me. I admit defeat. But yeah, I guess I'm starting to figure things out. In my own way. Maybe enrolling at Thoris was the first thing I'd done right in a long time. I ended up in Class 7. And now, all of us are out here like this, spending time together.
Yeah, I like that. I hope the things we learned during our field studies can help us all make a difference in the world. So... Wait, all of us?
Hi!
You two were gone so long that we started to get a little worried.
Howdy!
No way! How long have you been listening?
From the
Still,
beginning.
I suppose the fact that you were finally ready to talk about it
There are two different points of interest
means
there.
that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Stop! Reen, he was the one who said it first. I was just repeating it back to him.
I have the right to remain silent.
Oh, Lisa, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Honestly, you touched my heart.
I apologize for eavesdropping on you, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad I did.
Nice job, Lisa.
How did I end up in the middle of this anyway?
Do 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 do.
Fine, if that's how you want to play it, none of you are getting any sleep until you've shared all your most embarrassing secrets.
Oh dear.
I don't...
You wish.
Seems like you did well.
Honestly, I feel like she helped me more than I helped her. Hey, guys? This is a really beautiful place.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't it?
Yeah. Oh! Elisa can now use the S-Craft Rosetta Arrow. We finally get Elisa's S-Craft. Alright. In this,
I've got a little reward here for you.
in that case, that means in this group, we're only missing Emma's S rank. Overall, we're still missing Emma's. We're missing Machias, Elliot's. We already have Fees and Laura's. So it's just 3, right? Am I crazy? No. Yeah, that should be right.
Drinks are on me someday.
Stop drinking. Alcoholic. Okay, 0 to 55 hours. Shift's almost over. No signs of anything suspicious, or anything at all, really. Why do we even do this every day? You know what the point of having a sentry is, right? Oh yeah, you're early. Well, come on now. You gotta get where I'm coming from at least a little. I can understand if we were gonna get posted near Crossbell, but who's gonna start war out here in the boondocks? Never know, right? Perhaps the fact that you never expected would make it the perfect place to start war.
Besides, Lieutenant General Vander says we need to stay on alert, and he knows the situation better than we do. Lieutenant General's a great man, yeah. What are those big shots from the 3rd Armor Division doing stationed in some backwater place like this anyway? You think that rumor's true? They got posted here because he went and helped the Blood Iron Chancellor? Watch what you say. That kind of idle gossiping is how rumors get wings. Fine, fine. Such a killjoy. Anyway, you got things covered here? I want to get some sleep. Got a few minutes left on my shift, but you're here. And hey, who's counting? I want to sleep. What the? Wait, what was that? What happened? Did they just get shelled? Who had the order to attack? No one. I've heard nothing of the sort. Senator needs to know about the... What the? No way. Incoming! An enemy attack! Where's it coming from? No. Oh, Adios.
What is going on? Oh, those guys are dead. Surely we would have heard that. Surely we would have heard that. Well, let's continue for now. The next day, or the same day, 6:30. So yeah, the tower just got bombed. Yeah, that was a great meal.
I don't think I could eat another bite. After how much we ate yesterday, I'm so surprised we were still able to pack away this much food. Well, you're all growing boys and girls, so eat up.
Flying takes a lot of energy. So I'd say eating like this is normal after a day on the plains.
Would anyone like more?
I should probably refrain. If there's any chicken left, we can wrap it in bamboo and take it with us. Who knows? We might need something to gnaw on while we're out there today.
Okay, let me out too.
I'll pour the leftover tea into some containers for you.
Ah, thanks.
You really are too kind.
You're all guests. What kind of host would we be if we didn't treat you as such? Anyway, here's the grand list of the tasks you'll be tending to today.
Alright. A single. A large unknown monster has been seen on the northern part of the Highlands. It must be exterminated at all costs. Monster details unknown. Location southwest area of the northern Highlands near cliff edge. It's a bit strange. That's also just a single mission.
I figured it couldn't hurt to give you fewer than yesterday. Feel free to take advantage of that extra time to do whatever strikes your fancy. Maybe go off the beaten path a bit.
Understood.
Thank you again for everything. You want to spend some time with your grandfather today, Elisa? It sounds like you weren't able to spend much time with him yesterday.
Gwen stayed in the Elder's home yesterday, right?
I imagine you ought to be up and about soon.
We'd have no objections to completing this morning's task without you if you wish to spend some more time with him.
But...
Akan, are you there?
Elder. Yes, I'm here.
Akan!
Oh, good morning. Grandfather?
Norton.
Morning, everyone.
Sorry to intrude. Judging by the looks on your faces, it seems not all is well.
I'm afraid you're right. We received word from Syndicator just a short while ago. They say the Imperial Army's watchtower has been attacked.
What?
It sounds like it happened all in the middle of the night. And that's not the last of it either. The Republican Army's base has been attacked too. This isn't going to be pretty.
Oh dear. What's going on? The same day. 8. Oh dear. This could start an international incident. Oh dear. Oh no. Stop. Stop. I don't think either side's at fault. Stop. Cease fire. Please. I beg you.
Airborne Armor Division being sent out first as always, I see. I suppose it's only a matter of time for to give the order to the armored regiments too.
Lieutenant General, we confirm the deaths of two of the guards. A further three have been sustained have sustained serious injuries, but we've been able to stabilize their condition.
I see. Have the medics seize them the second they arrive.
Sir, yes, sir.
Contact Syndicate. Prepare the 3rd Armored Division for deployment. I want all armored vehicles ready to move before I return.
Same day, 9:30. Hey, you sure you don't need us to help?
I appreciate your willingness, but we'll be fine. We're used to the procedures for moving the settlement in case of an emergency.
Same goes for you guys. I assume you'll be heading to Zendergate to learn more about this current situation from Lieutenant General Vander. Not as a citizen of Nord, but as a student of Thor's military academy. I will.
Will you be staying here, Grandfather?
I will. I can use the truck after all. And since I was here anyway, I might as well do what I can to get the settlement ready to move.
Alright, please take care of yourself.
I'm sorry, Elder. Oh, God. I feel terrible that I can't help you when you need it most.
You have your own job to do. There's no need to worry about us.
The blessings of the wind and the goddess be with you all. Take care.
We will. We must make for Zendergate at once.
Indeed. We need to find out as much as we can about what happened.
Photographer Norton accompanied the party. Northern reaches are currently inaccessible. So he's currently in the party, great. I'm trying to think, do I want to end it here? And I think the answer to that question is... yeah, enough's happened, but I'm probably not going to farm is the thing, because... well, I have an NPC that I have to protect, so I'm probably not gonna farm, but if I change my mind on that, I'll let y'all know. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and hope to see you all later. Peace.